exact role a labor dispute had in the snow operations over the last month will never exactly be known, but for the union presidents to say on this side of achieving a collective agreement that their actions had no impact on the snow and ice control operation is disingenuous. When the union presidents are talking strike, overtime bans, work to rule, and then making phone calls to contractors in efforts to dissuade them from working, to now say those efforts played no role is just plain wrong. Why would they do those things if they knew they would have no impact? This is not about blame, as I said. What the unions did was completely within their rights, and they broke no laws. I understand what collective action is all about, and those factors played a role in achieving an agreement in the end, but they also played a role in snow operations. Emails received by mayor and council and staff this past week indicate residents believe I am trying to save a buck. While we do always spend public money responsibly, council has never given direction or even hinted that service should be reduced for financial reasons. As a superintendent, I believe council expects me to spend budget wisely, whether it be snow or stormwater, but the delivery of the snow service has always been paramount. The snow fleet size has not been reduced, and we do have operators. One comment I made at last council meeting may have conveyed a meaning I had not intended. The reference to an employee's personal situation was only intended to illustrate that at times issues beyond our control affect staffing. It was not intended to convey we did not have enough staff. 2 years ago, we began increasing staff on our afternoon shift, and this year, with council slightly revising the residential clearing threshold, we are able to add a full afternoon sidewalk shift, an initiative that Keep It Up 399 is working with us to implement. Some have put the idea out that administration deliberately kept equipment in the public works yard. Nothing could be further from the truth. I want to assure council that every piece of equipment was out for the maximum time. Last weekend was a major shift change weekend. Our crews work on a 1 month on day shift, 1 month on night shift rotation. That weekend they switched that rotation. This means, for example, that a person working overtime Saturday days would be coming in midnight Sunday to begin a regular shift. They have to sleep sometime. But those workers still came in for as many hours that Sunday as they possibly could before going home to get rest, to come back to the midnight shift. We are looking for every piece of equipment we can get our hands on, not keeping equipment off the road. The City of Prince George has provided excellent snow and ice control services for many years, since 1992. As the community is aware, this snow season we've had a number of challenges that have made success difficult to achieve, a perfect storm, if you will. But administration and staff continue the quest to deliver an excellent service. Through this last month, we've been in repeated and constant contact with our external equipment providers. We've asked neighboring communities for use of their equipment. We were successful in getting the airport grader, an additional contract grader, and in addition, Columbia Bitch Lift has graciously consented to loan us their grader. We've also been investigating the installation of front plow blades on our food and garbage trucks, so they can be used for double duty. We believe this is a valuable idea, and we are evaluating operating models with the trucks to determine what capital requirements are needed. And we have been talking with grader suppliers for lease options for the remainder of this year. And this evening, I can say to council, I believe we are close to being able to add graders for the remainder of the season. This will include training opportunities for staff, increasing the number of employees capable of operating graders from 18 to 21. Supervisory staff and the cross-section of unionized staff, unionized representatives, will be meeting to dissect our service delivery over the last month. Out of that meeting, or meetings, I hope employees will contribute their ideas on achieving greater success with snow and ice control. I open my remarks talking about council establishing policy. Council has a comprehensive snow and ice control policy. Council does not need to change that policy. The events over the last month were not unusual. We did not treat it unusual, but our efforts failed. Fell short. But that does not mean the policy is flawed.